So again, on the back of the last video, just assessing some of the information that I went through. Again, this is full colon Bogdan-Saris full colon Kuku full stop copyright copy claim. The living man and postmaster full stop. The same thing with the agencies apply to all manner of other agencies. So I've gone through the real estate agencies and how they're there, how they don't actually have a function and they're just a parasite. Okay, same as with the work recruitment agencies, they're another parasite. And then you can go into all the other agencies. Like say, if this COVID-19 stuff was so true, you would have the ministries and agencies of the government administering these shots, making these appointments, doing this work. But it's not. It's actually not. If you look into it, you've got a COVID-19 corporation that is not of the government. That's alien to the government. Now that's the fact. That's the fact of the situation. And how many other agencies are there? What about security agencies? Right? That are not of the government. How many, even in the small city, have they stolen the work from the police? Yes, they have. And the other agencies. So has the government, people been going that the government has grown out of proportion and all? No, it hasn't. It actually hasn't. What has happened, it's a lie that the government has grown big. And that's a lie. That's a false and misleading statement. What has happened is corporations have hijacked the government and have linked up and have tried to make a similar authority and bring themselves up to the same level, right? Like the agency that's trying to say that they're renting this place out to me and to the rest of the people, are trying to bring themselves up to an authority level such as the government, or more if they can. That's what they're doing. Now that's fraudulent. That's fraudulent right there. And it goes the same to all manner of other agencies. So that's where it's at. That's where it's at. And the government, just how, say, myself or other people have failed to see the tricks for what they are, have accepted these offers, right? So instead of investing money into the real police and getting that organization working very good and being correct, and if they need to employ more people, no, they've gone and contracted with the COVID-19 corporation and accepted their terms and conditions. They've contracted with, they go and hire all these private security firms. And that's how fraud is being perpetrated. That's how, like, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if the drugs are being smuggled with the private security cars, right? Would that would make sense, wouldn't it? They can't tie the government in to be liable because it's a private security firm. But then again, they're getting paid by the government, right? This is the type of stuff that I see happening here. And so on and so forth. Construction companies. So at this stage, I think it's actually more private managerial agencies than what there are workers that work, like the construction guy that goes and builds a house, or the plumber, or you name it, or the chef, or you name it. So then, of course, you got a failing economy. Of course, you got the most amount of fraud that's ever been on the planet. When you have more managers, more private managers and office people that they're just doing fraud, than the actual workers that actually can provide a service, that actually do a job, they actually have a job, they can perform a job. So that's what happens. That's why things are artificial as hell, such as the houses being built, all of that. They have to come up with ways. That's why robots are on the rise and all of this. Because of a whole bunch of people that are lazy, fraudulent, that don't actually have a function in society, so that they have to create a function and parasite of people that want to do the correct thing, that want to eliminate the middleman to as much as it can. I mean, if it's one middleman, even that's fine. But when you got 5-6 middlemen just to rent a room, you got 5-6 middlemen, and that's excluding the government agencies. Then you got government agencies as well. So essentially, in a contract where it's meant to be 2 people, you got like 10 people or more tied in. Which some of those people are not actually people, they're corporations, and they actually represent or present thousands of legal entities. Heck, it's amazing that we're all not just going straight up insane and committing suicide or needle in the arm. When you think about this equation, that is true. It's true. This is what's happening. Because they're fraudulent, and because it's horror. It's corporate horror being raged on living men and women.